Live from beautiful Coors Field here in Denver, Colorado. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago Cubs going up against the Atlanta Braves. About to get started here. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Second baseman, number 2, Nico Hoerner.
And we're underway in Denver. Foul ball there. To the right side. Throws to first. And an easy out to start the game. That one fouled off. Just settling in here at Coors Field. Fouled off down the right side.
Ball 1.
Up the middle. Dubon to first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight. Ian Happ up to hit. Former first-round pick out of the University of Cincinnati. Grew up in Pittsburgh.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split-finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And there's a hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. That was one of those swings that feels like you're swinging an aluminum bat. It jumped off so hard, squared it up, and it went screaming at 108 miles per hour.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
That one is absolutely belted. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. 1 runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Inside ball.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now here's the starter for the Cubs, Shota Imanaga. What's the scouting report on him?
Boog, this guy usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
Leading off, Jorge Mateo. Base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder,
Ball. Clips the corner, and the count even 1-1.
Nope, upstairs.
Mateo gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Tag, and he's out at first. Couldn't get back to the bag. And that's ball
Nope,
four.
that's ball four.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Runner takes off, swinging a ground ball. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Hey.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Hard hit left side. Gets it to first.
Oh.
3rd out, and that ends the frame. Back here at Coors Field, stepping in, Michael Busch.
Michael Busch.
Out to short, Dubon. Handles, throws to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Ball. That's inside.
There's the strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Ball. That's off the plate.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. So up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Ball.
And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, interesting strategy there. He must have seen something after that first pitch. Didn't attempt to bunt, but here on the second one he does.
And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. Got him swinging for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. Bottom of the second. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley.
Austin Riley.
First
Ball
pitch
1.
misses. Next offering is fouled back. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
He was all over that one. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Nope. Ball 1. That's a ball.
That clips the corner. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Riley on at first. Nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Grounded to third, could be 2. To Horner at second for 1. On to Busch. It's a double play. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now.
Designated hitter, Kyle Farmer.
He swings and fouls one off. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch in the dirt, and that's ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. Lifted in the air, right center field. Suzuki running hard for it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here in Denver, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner.
Ball that's outside.
And there's a foul ball.
Did he
Horner
go?
checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. Nope, he held back. The 2-1. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fans another, and that's 3 straight
Next
strikeouts.
to the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
Just
No,
missed.
inside.
Bregman measures 5 feet 10 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in New Mexico. That one gets down for a hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Swing and a ball popped up. Riley under this one. And there's 2 down.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Mauricio Dubon. Slice to right. 1 away. And a swing and a miss there. Next offering is fouled back. Oh and 2 now.
Ball.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball.
Up next for the Braves.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Jorge Mateo getting ready to hit. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Mateo runs. Ground ball up the middle. What a stop to first. And very nicely done for the out. As we go to the top of the fourth. Now the Cubs catcher, Carson Kelly. Chris Sale back to work. Just missed. In the air, right field. Acuna under it. 1 up, 1 down. High in the air, out to right. Acuna on the run. And he can't make the play. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Save. He beats it.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. Clearly ready to jump all over it.
1 down, runner at third. Michael Busch, the next to hit. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1 and 2. On the ground, right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and a run is in to score.
Up next for the Cubs, the designated hitter, Matt Shaw.
Oh, great stop. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Up next for the
And
Cubs,
up next for Chicago, Pete Crow Armstrong. Went down on strikes his first time through. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Shaw leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Runner on the go. It's a pitch out.
High leg.
No throw. He's in there safely. Swing and a miss. Swings through it for the K. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom 4, now in for the Braves, Ozzie Albies.
Ozzie Albies.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul.
Ball inside. That's ball 2.
Two now. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there.
Now a blast to left center. Way back there. On its way. Out of here. A 2-run shot, and they cut into the deficit. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Austin Riley at the plate. Up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Now it's the Atlanta catcher, Jonah Heim. He's 0 for 1. He was late there, strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Late swing fouled off. 2 runs across in the inning. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now 1 out. Mauricio Dubon. He's 0 for 1. Now fly ball to right center. Suzuki running hard for it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Braves, first baseman, Matt
And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. That's inside. Line drive out towards left field. That's a base hit.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Jorge Mateo now. And that ends the inning. Back here at Coors Field, here's the Cubs leadoff man, Nico Horner. Chris Sale ready to get back to work.
Ball in.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. And he'll pull into second safely.
Up next for the Cubs, third baseman Alex Bregman.
Fouled off left side. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down. So now with one away and a man at second, Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Pitch out, but no action. And Ian swings through it. Strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. It's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. Horner comes around to score. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at bat. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity. Right on top of it.
Ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Struck him out looking.
Up next for the Cubs.
And now the batter is Carson Kelly. On the ground. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Back here in Denver. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Eli White.
You know, these Braves digging into their numbers have to be happy with it.
New pitcher. Now, Jacob Webb.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Makes the catch, one down. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. 1 for 2. Line drive to short and caught. Called strike right there.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
2 down, nobody on. Line to right center field. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it's off the wall. Acuna coming home. And now they trail by 1.
Back-to-back base hits. Just missed out on a home run right there. But He certainly hit it hard enough, just didn't have the right line.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Kyle Farmer next up for the Braves. Just off the inside edge. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. High fly ball out towards left field. Carrying well. And it's off the wall. 1 runs in. Coming home. He scores to tie it up.
It's a clutch at bat and could be one of the biggest ones of the game as they jump ahead by 1. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
Man on second, 2 down. Fouled off. He was late. Here's a 1-1. And a foul ball. 1-2 now. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. In the air, right field. Suzuki under it. And that is that. Back here at Coors Field. Top 6. Swanson digs in. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman Michael Busch.
Ball. Ball, that's inside.
That pitch gets the corner. That is strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now to be the Cubs DH, Matt Shaw.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
In the air to left center. Harris on his way over. And that's the 3rd out. Bottom of the 6th. Now in for the Braves, Matt Olson. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
That's a ball.
That one ripped but foul. Brown in his 2nd season. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's out number 2.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 0 for 1 so far. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Wastes no time there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that.
Runner on the go. There's the ball. Throw to second. Ow! And that'll end the inning. Back here in Denver. We go to the top of the seventh. Pete Crow Armstrong digs in now. Just missed. And another ball.
Struggled a little bit in this one. A couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at-bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swinging a drive, deep right field. That one carrying. To the warning track, makes the catch.
Next to the count, second baseman, Nico Warner.
That's a little high, and that's ball one. In the air, right field, and a couple of quick outs. One out left for the Cubs. Now it's Alex Bregman, 1 for 3. On the ground, and this should do it. On to first, ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, this was a tight and play game. Got a little of everything. Some timely hitting, runs on the board, key pitching and defense in certain spots. Definitely a fun one to watch.
in Miami, Lone Depot Park. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the New York Mets. All right, just about ready for baseball. Trey Turner at the plate.
Number 7, Trey Turner.
And we're off and rolling in Miami.
7 o'clock.
On the ground to the left, Bichette tosses to first, and the first out of the game is an easy one.
Second baseman, Edmundo Sosa.
Lone Depot Park just underway here. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Snap throw, pitch out, but no action. Back to first, and he's safe. Foul ball there. The 1-2. Again snaps it down to first. Back safely. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. The next pitch misses. Full count now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. There goes the runner. That's a hit. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Run scores easily, and the Phillies strike first. It's 1-0.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fought off foul. Two on, one out. Double steal. And there's a base hit to the left. Here comes Harper around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
No question about this one. It's out of here. They'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 5-0. Liner snagged at first.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, although plenty of damage done. Bichette up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off.
Ball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And that's a strikeout. Matthew Ross says he went around.
Second baseman, Marcus Simeon.
Now Simeon waits. This one in the air, center field. And there's two away. Here's Juan Soto.
Batting third, left fielder, Juan Soto.
In the air, left side. Schwarber on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. New inning getting started. Here's the Phillies catcher, Rafael Marchand. Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. A two-run blast. And they boost their lead. It's 7-0.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And here is Sosa to the plate. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far.
No, that's a ball.
The new pitcher in the game, Austin Warren. He's into the game with the bases empty. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing.
That one is absolutely belted. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and it's an 8-run lead.
This offense is on fire. 3 extra base hits in a row. Cutter on the inside edge of the plate. That's a tough pitch to handle, but he seemed to have no problem with it whatsoever. Turned on it nicely.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Pitch is in there. 1-2. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the top of the second. And a base hit on the line. Harper around third. He'll score, and they now lead by 9. Caught in a rundown now. And they put the tag on him for the out. In steps Adolis Garcia, also known as El Bombi. That's out to center field. Robert hustling after it. 2 down. He's already homered here in this one.
As a batter, he's known for performing better in these night games. He might start 2 for 2 in this one.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Philadelphia, the designated hitter, Dylan Moore.
Out to short. They take the force out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Phils get 3 on this long ball. It's now 9-0. This is NL East Baseball here on MLB The Show. Back here in Miami, bottom half of inning number 2, Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets. And first offering is fouled off. Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Got him swinging.
Batting 5th, catcher, Francisco Alvarez.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
No, that's a ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Garcia under this one. Out number 2. And now it's Mark Vientos. Next offering is fouled back. 2 down, nobody on. In the air, right field. That is the inning. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh. Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Throw comes into second, and 1 pitch into the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a ball.
He's trying for third to the right side. 1 pitch and 1 out. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner. All right, ready to go here.
Leading
and
off
up to the
tonight for
plate
Dodgers,
is Will
the
Smith.
catcher, number 16, Will Smith.
And we're underway from San Diego.
Hey!
The next pitch misses. Ball 3.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
And that's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
That one off the mark. Ball 2. And this is inside. That finds the mark on the inside corner. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Oh, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. The 0-1. Swing, and he popped it up. Neto has a beat on it. And there's one down. 2 aboard with 1 out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Andy Pajas.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And that one fouled off.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Got him swinging for the K. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And today's starter, Emmett Sheehan. What should we keep an eye on here?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Here's Adam Frazier.
The leadoff hitter tonight, the second baseman, number 20, Adam Frazier.
In the air to left center. And there's one down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nolan Aguitavivela.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
That one not close. And 1-1.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out
Batting
front
third,
for strike
the
3.
designated hitter.
Now it's the DH, Josh Lowe. On a line out towards center. And that is that. Back here in San Diego, on now to the top half of inning number 2. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
3-2 down. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Out of here. He'll touch them all. And the Dodgers have the lead. It's 1-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
On the ground. And it gets by him. Now he'll turn for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Next to hit, Alex Freeland. 1 on, nobody out. A run in here at the top of the second. That one fouled off. Got him looking. And that's the first out. Here's Muncy to hit.
Ball in.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. That one kicks away from the catcher. And the runner holds. 3-1 is on the way. And that one clips the corner. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. He gets the intentional walk here, and now a force at any base with 2 gone. First and second, 2 outs. And now Teoscar Hernandez. He reached out to walk his first time.
Well, a good slider from an opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition can cause you to barrel it up. And right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles under this one. And that'll do it. Bottom of the inning. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Yoan Moncada.
And that skips into dirt. Sheehan in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. The 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
On a line. That's a a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, number 27, Mike. 12. Ball.
That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Moncada gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Oh, he can't hang on. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out. Here's Joe Adele. Golden opportunity right here. Outside low. And that is ball one. That's a little bit low.
He's got a base open, so the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. That's down and in. I've gotten to call some incredible NLDS games here at Petco Park between the Padres and their swing, and this is ripped down the right field line. Way back there. Out of here. So he goes the opposite way with that one, and they jump ahead in the second. It's 3-1.
Well, he did a really nice job of letting that ball travel. Wasn't too quick. He kept the shoulder square to home plate, which allows you to drive the ball to the opposite field with power. We see the power and the authority, and fortune.
Oh, gets dirty. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Well, with his speed, he doesn't get a whole lot of those infield hits, but he was giving it everything he had right there.
Swinging a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Here's the short new pitcher for the Dodgers, number 70.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
0-1. Rojas for one, and that's a double play. Wow.
Up next for the Angels, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
On the ground right side, Freeland tosses to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here at Petco Park, new inning getting started. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. That ball's carrying. And that lands inside the party porch for a home run. Bottoms up. He nails one out to right. And they cut into the deficit. He sent the first pitch over the wall.
Must have dinner reservations because he wasn't wasting any time at the plate in that at bat.
This one in the air right field. And a foul ball.
Oh, just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that is foul. The 0-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. And the tying run is on base.
Everything came together for him. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Late swing, foul to the left.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. One out man at first. Next to the dish is Freddie. Neto over to Frazier. Double play. What a quick killing down the inning. we go to the last of the third. So in now for the Angels, Nolan Shanuel. Hard hit left side. One pitch and one out. Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. Ground ball left side. Sends it across to first, and two straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Two down, bases empty. At the plate, Yoan Moncada. 1-for-1 with a single and a run scored so far. Pop foul out of play off to the right. That's
off the plate,
inside,
ball one.
and that's ball one. Up the middle. Oh, what a stop. To first. Nicely done for the out. Back here in San Diego. Start of the fourth. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Up the middle. Frazier. Throws to first in time. Leadoff hitter retired in the fourth.
Up next for the Dodgers, the second baseman, Alex Freeland.
Pitch misses there. Ball one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
And 1-2.
Ball two.
Got him swinging. He picks up his fifth strikeout on the hill. Here comes Max Muncy. Trying to check his swing there, appeal to third, and Joe McDonald says he went around. Two down, nobody on. That one pushed foul out of play off to the left. And the funky Muncy is stifled by the strikeout. Ready to go, bottom four. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. So Trout comes up with the knock. And a good start to the inning.
Waste no time there. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
The relay.
Set.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Challenge with the fastball right in the heart of the zone. He was clearly ready to jump.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the fourth play is now in order. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases.
Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Runner from third, in to score. The second run scores. It's a two-run single, and they take a three-run lead. Now a chance for Zach Neto. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Looks to second. That's one. A sensational double play. Back to the top of the Angels lineup. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate. Throw down to third, but he's back safely. In the dirt, and they put the tag on him. That's the third out. Back here at Petco Park, we go to the top of the fifth. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And he swings over the top there. What a stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Ball. Nope. Outside.
Just
Ball,
missed.
that's out.
And that one misses
Ball four, that's
outside.
out.
It's ball 4.
Up next to
Well,
the
it might be
Dodgers,
time to
the
dig into that
designated
bullpen.
hitter,
He's looking a little fatigued to me.
Man at first, and here's the slugger who starts at DH. Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a
No,
chance.
that's a foul ball.
And that is a foul ball.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Look
That
out.
hit him. He's got
That
first.
fastball drilled him.
Now pitching.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jordan Romano. Down and away for ball 1.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Fastball 2.
And a slider misses down and away. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't reach it. This should score at least 1. Runner around third on his way to the plate. It's low and gets away. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time. And now a very big...
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now.
Intentional pass coming. Bases down loaded, though it does set up a force at every base. Miguel Rojas at the plate. 1 for 2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that. Run from scoring.
Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Has sunk in. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. Drew Pomeroy. On the pitch out of the pen here.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
The lefty ready and a 1-1. Now one missed.
Boog, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
2-2 down. Just misses with that one.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Center field. Trout under this one. brings it in. Runner tags from third. Pages scores. It's 5-5. So the sac fly ties the game. Alex Freeland will hit next.
Not what he's looking for there, the 0-0 count. Looks like he wants the ball down in his own.
Nope, that's down.
Runner edges away a second. Now a pop-up on the infield. And that's the third out. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Adam Frazier.
Now pitching for the Dodgers.
So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Ron Grissom, he represents the go-ahead run.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Up next for the
Nolan
Angels.
Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. This one in the air, center field. Pages takes it in for the out. 2 down. Base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early.
Runner takes off. This one in the air right field. Tucker really out his horse for it. Reaching down and makes the grab. Back here in San Diego, top of the 6th inning, Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
That's a ball.
In the air, left field. And a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way.
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Nick Sandlin. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Trout hustles it back in. Go-ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second. And here comes Teoscar Hernandez for a critical at-bat. Swings through that one. In for a strike. 0-2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Fights it off. You'll see another. Just missed.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate of roll.
Swing and he popped it up. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Dodgers, the designated hitter.
That misses. Ball one.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
2 on, 1 out. And it is 2-1.
Ball two.
Right through there for a strike. And it remains 2-2. Oh, look at the stop. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
And that is cut on and missed. Strike one. Out towards right center field. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, the right fielder, number 7, Joe Adele.
Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Ball to strike. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. On the warning track, and hauls it in. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Infield shifted to the pull side. Ball. Will Klein gets handed the rock out of the pen. Pitch misses. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they walk you.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Clips the corner. 3-2 down.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, hitters aren't touched it.
This to center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive and puts the go-ahead run on base.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it and hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
The 1-0. On that one, cutting but missing down low. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. So digging in, Zach Neto. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Now he breaks his bat. That is the inning. We go to the top of the 7th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Andy Pajes. In the air, right field. He's got it, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Dodgers, the right fielder, Kyle.
Brent Suter comes on now.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
There's your strike.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Comes up empty.
2 pretty nasty sliders to put this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Struck him out looking. Here's Freddie Freeman now. He's already homered in this game.
Oh, that pitch is out.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Freeman hits it in the air. Soler under it. And that is that. Set for the last half of the 7th. Now it's the Angels leadoff man, Vaughn Grissom. And he grounds one back up the middle. Nice grab. Throw to first, and they get the out. Big play there to get the leadoff man.
The first baseman.
So they turn to their closer, Tanner Scott.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Slider right there. In the air, left field. And a couple of quick outs. And next is the designated hitter, Josh Lowe.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Fouled off. He was late. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball, down.
That's the third. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. Back here at Petco Park. On to extra innings. Santiago Espinal steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Ball that's outside. That's a ball.
Left field, way back there. That one carrying. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Pulls into second. That's a double to start the 8th. Freddie across the score. They lead it in the 8th.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
On the ground to third, Moncada. The throw to first. First out in the top of the 8th. Once he digs in, 1 for 3.
Consistently attacking the right pitch is a great way to build confidence as a hitter. You start to think less at the plate the more often it happens, and it can have a snowball effect. And I think that's been the case today with all of the hard contact.
Yep, that ball went out.
That one misses. Ball 3.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Got him swinging. Will take over here.
And that's a big potential run out there at second as he comes in trying to keep the deficit where it is.
Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Silson He's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. 2 on, 2 outs.
Nope.
As a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been. Back here in San Diego, so now the Angel cleanup hitter, Yoan Moncada. Ground ball to middle, that's a base hit. Loves it on the dive, and that's a great goal for the out.
These fans don't like to see that because they showed up to watch him swing the bat, but this team does not want to let beat him.
Now batting Joe Adele. He's already homered here in this one. Gets the outside corner with that one.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And ball 1. Back up the, oh, that got him. Gets it there in time, though, but a run comes across. He gets the intentional walk here, and now will force at any base with 2 gone. Logan O'Hockey, the next to hit for the Angels. That's a ball, went with the sweeper.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Winning run stands at second. Gelman in, moved his feet. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away here in extra innings. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at-bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
1-run game here today.